Hi guys, and welcome back to my video channel. Let's start again. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be giving you Naomi Campbell vibes, you know, middle part, sleek, inches. And today's video is sponsored by Alipearl. So if you'd like to know how I got this look with a closure, keep on watching. So here you can see the 4 bundles I received from Alipearl. They're all 24 inches, came with a hair care instruction pack and a wig cap, and I also got a 20-inch closure. So if you can see my closure properly, you can see some of the dye stains. I dyed this hair and yeah, I really rushed and damaged the whole closure, but I managed to save it just a little bit. So here I'm just wetting the closure with water and conditioner, like mixed in together, and then you're going to see me use my rat tail comb and just make a thin parting of the like little baby hair area in the front. And what you want to do is pluck behind, and you want to skip little bits, as you can see, skip little gaps in between and just pluck behind gently, and make sure you've got a good grip so you don't rip your closure. So once you're done plucking your first row, you want to comb it out, and then you go on to your second row and you do the same thing again, only this time you can also pluck on the front parting that we made. So you'll see me just pulling it out the way, making sure that it's wet so you can see your work, and then you just want to pluck it just like we did on the other side, and then make sure you don't over pluck. If not, you will look bold and you will look like a donkey. I say this in all my videos, you guys know the memo already. So here you can see the difference between the two sides, even though I've got my dye stains because I dyed the hair jet black, but you can see how natural the other side is. And then you just want to do the same thing on the other side. So once you're done plucking, you then want to make sure that you have a straight middle part so that when you're applying it on your head, it's in the right position. Next, I'm going to take my Lotta Body wrapping foaming mousse, and I'm just going to put that on the top of the hair so that it just lays a little bit flat. And then you're going to see me go through with it on the hot comb so that when I apply it on my head, it's easy to manage. So once that's done, I just want to prepare my wig and make sure that the colour is easily blending into my scalp. So I just go in with my contour kit from Sleek, and this is the wig I constructed. Guys, look at the amount of dye I got on the closure, it's ridiculous. But yeah, this is the finished result. So I can just get a bit of colour onto the closure. Then you want to just brush your hair out of the way, and then you're going to see me clip the sides to be sure that I have no, hair in the way whilst I'm cutting off the lace. So here you can see me pointing out at the border of the lace closure, and what you want to do is cut that thick band out of the way just so that when you lay your closure down it's more seamless. I got this trick from Hair by Erica J. I'll link her down in the description box. But yeah, you just want to cut that out of the way and be sure not to cut your hair. So make sure you're lifting and you're checking that you're not cutting any hair. So because I wasn't planning on keeping this hair long, for a long time, I decided to use my Got To Be Glued spray. And what you want to do is spray it underneath, and then you just want to position it on your head. So I had quite an issue with getting the positioning right with this closure, only because I put my band on a bit too tight, so it was tugging back every time I pulled it forward. So you can see me fighting with my hairband, but eventually I just started all over again. But this is the actual process. You spray it down, you press it in with a comb, and just make sure that it is glued down properly. So when starting my cutting of the lace, I do cut in the middle and then I go through one side and I do the other side. I'm so sorry that I'm out of the frame. I just really needed to be close to my mirror, so I was out of the frame for this one, but hopefully you can see it a bit better on the other side. And yeah, you can make even smaller cuts and just cut in zigzag motions so that it's a bit more seamless rather than a line going across your forehead. As you can see whilst I'm cutting it, you can see that I've positioned my wig a bit too far back and some of my hair in the middle is showing through, but eventually I'll take it off and start again. Believe I've done this like 3 times. So yeah, it's all trial and error. And then I'm just cutting off excess lace just so that, it's just not in the way and it just looks a bit more natural. Yep, so at this point I was over it. I just removed it with rubbing alcohol. You see how quickly it lifts. Very simple. You can do this with water, but I didn't want to get up. So yeah, I look pissed off. I'm just removing the wig and I'm just going to do it all over again. It's still the same steps. As you can see, I just started ahead. You flip your hair up, you put on the spray, make sure it's positioned properly. I prefer not to use an elastic band when it comes to this if I'm planning to glue, just because you end up pulling so much forward and obviously naturally it wants to pull back. So yeah, just be aware that if you're going to use an elastic band, that could be a difficulty you face.
I think I started something. I got what I wanted. Didn't I can't feel nothing. Superhuman, even when I'm fucking Viagra, popping every single record. Auto tuning, zero emotion, muted emotion, pitch corrected, computed.
So when it comes to styling, make sure that your parting is where you want it. I just needed a bit more symmetry, so you just see me getting the right position that I like. Using my Hair wax stick, I'm just going to get rid of the flyaways, and then afterwards you just want to tie a headband around your edges like I did here, but here I'm just about to remove it, and we are about to style this lace closure. So I've just brushed out my hair. I'm just adding my serum so I can get shine and use a heat protectant whilst I'm about to straighten it. I've just done a quick pass through. I was just overdoing hair to be honest. So yeah, I'm just straightening my hair quickly. I'm not even using a comb with it. I'm just doing the brush and straightening chase method. And you can see how sleek this hair is, even though I'm not even making a big effort. You can just see that the quality of this hair is just fabulous, especially with the serums afterwards. You're getting that shine, you're getting that sleek Naomi Campbell vibe. As usual, I'm being a vain cow, taking selfies. So this is my finished look. As you know, a frontal normally goes ear to ear around here, but this stops right here. However, it still gives you that frontal effect, and I think I got it pretty much flat. I really had to do this again and actually braid my hair, because in the last clips that you saw when I was trying to lay it down, my braids were just bulky and it wasn't giving me the look that I needed. So I washed my hair today, braided it, and then it looks a lot more better and a lot more flat. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with this install. Like, I haven't had long, like, you know, the Naomi Campbell hair, like that sleek, long 24-inch hair is what I needed. Sorry, you guys know I always look at a side mirror. It just lets me know what's going on over here. But so this hair is from Alipearl, and this video is sponsored by Alipearl, and I have got a 20-inch 6x6 closure, and I also have 4 bundles of 24 inches. It is quite long. So as I said before, I'm 5'7", and it really goes all the way down. The hair is I think it's straight hair they sent me. Yeah, I asked for straight hair because I really wanted it to be very, very straight once I straightened it. When I was sewing the hair, I found that it was more full than I thought it was going to be, because normally with long lengths, the thinner, like the longer the lengths, the thinner the bundles, but I didn't have that situation with this hair from Alipearl. Like, the bundles were quite full. So even though I asked for an extra bundle, because they originally sent me 3 bundles, but I asked for a 4th one just in case, but I didn't need 4. I could have been absolutely fine with 3, but I just squeezed it in. So this is 4 bundles, but honestly, if you're going to do this hairstyle, get 3 bundles. You don't need any more than that. As you can tell, I just can't stop touching this hair. Like, it feels so silky and it's very easy to manage. It doesn't tangle at all. I haven't had shedding, even though I had like a tiny bit left of a weft at the top. I cut that off, but I haven't really had that much shedding. As you know, I always dye my hair jet black. However, I did mess up with this a little bit because I got some of the dye on the lace, so it's tinted it to a weird colour, even though it came in like a natural transparent lace. So that was my fault, but I still managed to get it blending just a little bit. However, the hair is absolutely perfect. I had no problems with it. I would say if you want like an easy, manageable hairstyle, this should be your go-to. I feel like this is something that you can do for work, that you can do for school. It's just very easy. It will take you 5 minutes in the morning to literally hairspray it on with Got To Be Glued hairspray, and then place it on, and then you're on your way at your house. Very quick. I must say this is one of the best bundles I've received for straight hair. Like, it's absolutely nice and smooth, sleek. Like the ends are thick. Look how thick that is. Like, all the same lengths. Like, this hair is just perfect for that Naomi Campbell style, sleek middle part hairstyle. This is amazing. The key to this hairstyle though, you need a hot comb. You need this hair to be pressed all the way down. Like, if you don't press this hair down with a hot comb, you're not getting the Naomi Campbell vibes. So make sure you do invest in one of these. I feel like you can get the old school ones that you put on a stove, but my cooker is electric, so I can't really do that. But this, lifesaver. I'll link it down below, and yeah, get yourself one. So a big thank you to Alipearl for sponsoring this video. I hope you guys found this tutorial very informative and helpful, and yeah, comment down below what you think and what you'd like to see more from me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.